Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Airport CEO. It's the first one in a while. There was been a little bit of a break, and hopefully we'll get straight back into things yet again. Okay, so we see a little bit of a shortage here. We're not going to delay any flights. We see a little bit. We started handling baggage in the last episode, so we'll keep an eye on whether all of that is working pretty nicely. I kind of like the idea of doing baggage handling on this side, but I did see we have a little bit of a shortage of janitors, so let's quickly see what we can do. Oops, this is not where we want to go. In terms of picking up an extra janitor or two, we would like to see the applicants for janitors. Yep, that's the one. Reject. I think that one's the most reasonable one. We'll get Dora on board, I think. Have to train her up a little bit. Jeez, they're pretty poor. Okay, we'll get Dora. We'll go and have a look at our janitors and we'll train Dora up a little bit so she... there was actually a little bit more we could do over here. Train up a little bit more over here. So we've got some pretty good janitors doing their thing over here. Now, I just wanted to check. There was something here in operations, economy. Where was it? The dashboard over here. Recent notifications. No available. Okay, that's fine. I think we'll slowly start to reasonably sort all of these things out. I want to keep an eye on all of our good things over here. We would want to kind of expand this operation here so that we can actually go ahead and get going. So why are we seeing delays at this stage? I'm going to keep a little bit of an eye on our delays. Just want to make sure we're actively progressing at the same time. I do think we've got a bit of research underway. What's going on over here? We've got medium aircraft stand, which is not strictly speaking on time. What is going on? What's the situation? No flight schedule. No flight schedule. Is it over here? No, I want to see what's happening over here. For some reason, do I need to assign connected baggage bay? Oh, I haven't actually connected a baggage bay. So let's do that. That's the thing. That is the thing, right? We were kind of messing around a little bit with the baggage bay. So I guess we lost a bunch of people. And our flight actually is delayed and needs to leave. Or is this the new one? What's the situation? And this one? This is connected. So that baggage bay should be dealing with stuff now. So let's see. This guy is moving out of the way after being... Oh, no, not quite delayed, but I guess not loaded with passengers. So I guess we're going to have some penalties on that. I guess the next one will be fine. We lost a few people that went straight out. Hopefully it's going to be less of an issue. We will probably have to redo a lot more of this. Maybe we'll move. We'll kind of align it up here so we can all kind of run it in one direction. I guess it'll be fine if we do that. Anyway, we'll start moving things around a little bit as we go as well. Okay, now we've got a little bit of money. Not tons, though. So let's see. Can we, if we were to say do this, right? Expand our operation. Let's go about doing that. So let's get the crews involved to come and build things out. At the same time, we'll have to go around and do a little bit of this. Yeah, there we go. Right, so the crews should be able to reasonably sort that out. At the same time, what we might do is we might clear out a little section of this so that, so that at least they can get in there if they need to. But anyway, we'll see how things go. The next flight should be, on the way. We're starting to see a lot more of the, we're starting to see a lot more of the medium flights coming in. So that's pretty good. That is all pretty good. So let's keep an eye on all of these things. Hopefully we'll add some more flights. We'll make some more money. That's the plan, at least. Let's pop in and see what's happening with our research. So we are doing the ultimate commercial license, and all of our administrators are busy working towards it. So that's good. Here comes another crowd. Are people checking in yet? To Jeddah? It's closed, is it? Can't be closed. It needs to DWC. Check-in closed at... I have no idea. No idea. We'll have to keep an eye. See what's happening. So we've unloaded people. We've not loaded anybody. But these guys should be ready to go, right? Baggage. Waiting for their baggage, is it? Or... No, their baggage needs to come and be loaded up here, right? Ah, yeah. Okay, that's fine. That should be all good. I think they're all good and over here. So let's just see what's happening here. These guys are saying they're hungry. That gets loaded off. This guy comes around. No, still nothing. Still waiting on being loaded. Got a lot of people hanging around. Their luggage is not here yet. The security rating should be pretty good. Yeah, here they go. They're loading up all of their bags. Gonna do two trips, I think. Unless that's the next flight coming in. Might be. Yeah, seems like whatever is in there is the next flight. So, what was your timing? You wanted to leave at 11, so a little bit late. But reasonable. This building has been done, so let's quickly remove the rest of that wall. I think we'll do this, we'll do that, and then we'll expand on our area through here. Should be fine. Oh, the next flight is come in, and there goes a bunch of people going, ready to wait for their bags. So I guess we'll see some bags come on over. Seem to be slow. Right? Seems to be very slow. Baggage unloading in progress, I think. Here they come. Where did they come? Oh, they came from all the way the other side. Okay, well, in order to sort that out, we're definitely getting these guys to actually park on this side, please. Let's get that sorted so they're a little bit closer. I guess we had I guess they weren't in this area, but what we'll do is we'll make sure they park on this side so that we're not going to have any further issues with it. Well, at least not the timing. So I think time has been a bit of an issue. Okay, we've received a turnaround request from the Nation's Air Ambulance Services and Flight EM315 weight class small, refusing or failing to correctly handle this air ambulance handling will incur harsh fine and security rating penalty. We should find an available stand for them to utilize within the next 48 hours. That's super easy for us to do. It's a small aircraft, and we can slot them in straight away, please. Please come on in as quickly as you can. That is absolutely fine. We'll move it along quite swimmingly to get all of that going. And then we should see everybody come and support all of our internal vehicles and things, support things. Let's pop in there for a minute and see. Yeah, it's still a little bit before it's going to arrive. This is looking good. We are struggling to get our money back up to where it needs to be. But I guess we're doing a reasonable job. People over here were complaining a little bit about... Was that... hang on, let's just see. Which flight were you supposed to be on? Doha to Tehran. What's the flight number? HB 893. And this is not that one. So, I just want to see. Did you end up getting all of your passengers on board? Not sure. Anyway. We should actually be able to check it over here. HV, that's the emergency one. So HV 893 Havana, on the route. It's moving. Didn't get any passengers. Right? Didn't get any passengers? That's not good. So we need to make sure, but hopefully now with our reassigning these guys a little bit closer, things should move along a little bit better, I guess. The air ambulance should also be arriving pretty soon. Yeah, here it comes. There we go. Air ambulance. That's it looks pretty cool at night though. Looks pretty cool at night with the air ambulance doing their thing. Oh yeah. Picking up some more people there with its lights on. Let's get a bit of a screenshot here just in case we want that. Okay, there we go. Good stuff. Okay. People have been commenting that we should get some jet fuel, and absolutely, jet A1 fuel. Let's just see what's our time and turnaround like over here now. Everybody has got the air ambulance has been resolved. Excellent. Incident report should be pretty good. Yeah, here comes the loading. But I wonder what's our time frames looking like over here. Just have a quick look here. We want to do 850. Yeah, I think we should be more than fine. Just need to remember that we would like to board this plane at some point. So let's quickly check that boarding is actually occurring. Are we? Yeah. What's... Are we going to see some boarding? Boarding opens at 8:01. So boarding should be happening. Can't change your clear stand connection. I guess we're waiting on a couple of people. Yeah, is that a employee card? There we go. Let's get that happening. Are we struggling? We're supposed to have two, I guess. Yeah, there comes the other one. That should be ooh, late again. Yes, that's fine. Push back, please. Good. Okay. So not ideal. We're still running a little bit late here, but at least it's starting to look a little bit better. Can we build the next one? Let's quickly have a look. If we were to say build all of this, that's another 96,000. We can go ahead and build that. Should be just fine. Oh, we never ended up expanding our secure zone. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's expand over here on the secure zone. And then of course what we'll need to do is get a few bits and pieces like a boarding desk over here. How did we we lined it up pretty poorly towards the side there actually. Is something like that should be okay. How much to the side was that? That's just the one to the side there. So I guess that's okay. And what's your... Yeah, absolutely. That's the one right there. Place it ready to go. This one is saying what exactly? Boarding desk not connected. Security checkpoint. Baggage bay not connected. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to kind of sort that out. And then boarding desk is not connected, which should be sorted out fine. And then the security checkpoint. I don't think the security checkpoint needs to be assigned, does it? No, I think it's an automatic assignment. So we'll just have to see. I think it'll sort itself out once this is built. We'll keep an eye. Keep an eye on it. Have a look. Oh, I think we need to just assign it to the stand over here. There we go. Nice, it's assigned. Now let's have a quick look. If we go in here, this one automatically will get its own flights to come on in. So that is good. And this is fine. And this is fine. So we should be fine. Should be absolutely fine. So hopefully this thing will start working straight away. We can put some windows in here while we wait. But I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We don't need too much more. So this thing should function quite nicely. We should be getting some stuff to come in. Now, at the same time, we might want to start looking at a few extra vehicles. Let's quickly see. So again, we've got a shortage of janitors. So let's have a quick look. This is taking ages, but I need probably a bit more administrators as well. So let's have a quick look. We'll go to hiring applicants for janitors. Oh, look at this. We've got the janitor Hall of Fame, as many of them are really, really good. And at the same time, we'll have a look at a couple of more administrators. That one will be great. And I guess merit over here is not too bad. We'll grab that. I guess about 2, maybe 3 of them. We'll do something like that. Now let's go over to who we've got. We'll do a little bit of training there, max trained. And then for administrators, we'll go and train them up a little bit more as well. Ooh, that's pretty pricey to say the least. But more administrators would mean that we could pop into our research a little bit more and throw in a few more people in there to get it just moving a little bit quicker because it's a little slow at the moment. Now, we should see some flights starting to pop into this one. If we have, they should start popping in. And want to keep an eye on our vehicles. Belt loader truck is a bit of a problem, and then fuel avgas. We do need to get the fueling going. We definitely need to get the fueling going. Let's grab a couple more vehicles. If we go here and say we would like to purchase a couple of vehicles. Belt loaders. So let's just order another belt loader. Maybe we'll get another small kind of pull force or something of that nature. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Get another 2 vehicles in here. Oh, we need another probably stair truck as well. So if we go back in there and say, guys, let's get a pushback truck and a stair truck. I do like the idea of having multiples. That's pretty pricey though, 50 per hour. Not necessarily making all the money we want. Yeah, I guess let's leave it there for the time being. We should be okay with just the one of each. Here we go. That flight is coming in where? Still have no one in here, so we'll have to keep an eye on it. But I guess now we're working, right? Now things are working. People are disembarking. Our next round of passengers should be boarding at 22. Oh, there's still tons of time before it's going to board. Baggage unloading is we're still waiting on baggage unloading. Why do they keep coming all the way from the other side? So let's just make sure we're assigning it over here, and we're assigning this guy over here as well. I just want to make sure these guys aren't kind of coming from miles and miles away. So I don't want to necessarily try and delay it. Yeah, there they go. We're unloading that. That's a little bit slow and tedious, to be honest. Can you do the loading, please? Oh, here comes the loading. Excellent. I think that's working quite nicely. So it seems like we're clear on baggage over here. We're just waiting on a couple of airport personnel to come and work the floor here. This is on, right? And just double check, right? It is attached that it's commercial, right? That's fine. It should be operational. Let's go to the next day and the next day and the next day. We have nothing scheduled there. It's a little weird. What's the difference in situation here? They're looking exactly the same. Exactly. That one. That one. Anyway. This guy should be early, right? Touchdown at 23:30. So it's definitely looking pretty good. Yeah, there goes one to go and load up. This one is unloading. Yeah, we're moving a lot quicker now. In terms of staff, we have surplus. In terms of vehicles, we have surplus. So we should be pretty good. This is actually moving quite nicely now. Yeah, we're getting loaded. Pushback is not necessarily in progress. Still waiting for this to board in about an hour and 15 minutes. So I guess we're doing reasonably well with regards to our scheduling now. But what I'm still not necessarily seeing it being reflected within our budget. Okay, now let's have a look. In terms of research, I'm spending a little bit of time on it. We're almost done. When we're done, we'll start looking at what we can do next. At the moment, people are, however, complaining that they're a little bit on the hungry side. So let's see. I don't want to necessarily do any of those, but what we could certainly do is provide at least a bit of a vending machine over here. So let's grab a drinks vending machine and a foods vending machine. There we go. Pop them in there so these guys at least have a little something to look forward to when they get here. Now, let's have a look. So we're almost fully loaded and we are departing at 3:30. So why was it so late before we started boarding? Right? Boarding wasn't supposed to be that much delayed, right? That's the piece that I find a little bit troublesome. The next flight should be ready to go. Now, this is small. It might be that it's only smalls that's available, right? Yeah, it seems to be only smalls available at the moment. We'll have to have a bit of a look at contracts, but I guess we're moving reasonably well at the moment. I keep saying it with reasonably. Disembark. Yeah, I think things are moving a little quicker, but the problem we have is that the departure is 8:50, but boarding starts at 8:04, and then it's a bit slow in terms of them to actually get started. Right? What do we have here? Who are you? You are in fact a passenger service agent, so you should be able to sort yourself out. Okay, so we've got this done, right? So now we've got we have a new larger. Where was it? Is it just a large runway? Medium runways. Yeah, that's it, right? I am. Here we go. That's what we have. We've got this guy. So we can build one of these guys if we've got the money. Not quite yet, and its operating cost is pretty low. So I'm kind of wondering if I place it somewhere over here or what. Got like these little towers all over, but we need the big one to really expand our operation. But anyway, I said we're going to have a look at our quality kitchens. Let's grab quality kitchens. We can start that program and assign like 6 people to it so we can move through it pretty quickly. We can do multiple terminal operations. We can assign our kind of full complement to that, and then we can maybe make a start at the large aircraft. So we can start a little bit there. Let's pull back a little bit here and a little bit there, and then we should be able to start work on the large aircraft permits as well. Now, this is still busy doing its thing. And I wonder about money. I wonder if we can make a little bit more money. If we go back into the economy and have a bit of a look at our accepted contracts, here we can see that there's a few things that we could potentially upgrade. So let's negotiate this one. Fee per small flight. We only have small flights coming in, so let's up that fee a little bit for the small flights. At the moment we don't have medium, so let's see. Can we get even higher? I guess no. We're gonna run into too much trouble to try and get that across the line. I think this should work. Let's send the offer. It's been accepted, so we'll get a little bit more from those guys. Aviation fuel. Can we negotiate? So forget about that. Can we negotiate this? I think that should be okay. So that's a much cheaper. Ooh, decline. Interesting. So no negotiation over there. Berkeley. What not sure if that does much for us. Ooh. Let's not do anything there at the time, for the time being at least. Okay, so money is coming back in. Okay, now jet fuel, jet fuel. Okay, let's we don't need to pause it. We're waiting on money. So let's have a bit of a look. So if we go and say airport infrastructure, we're looking at airport infrastructure. I can't remember where. Must be aircraft infrastructure. I think so. Yeah. Here it is. What is that? De-icing fluid depot. That's new. That wasn't in the previous one. It was just kind of stored in the de-icing pad, I guess. I can't remember this building. But anyway, beyond that building, we can get some of that going on. Here we go. So a fuel depot and a fuel tank. So let's go fuel depot, medium Jet A1 fuel. Oh, this is Jet A1 fuel. Right? I've got it fully loaded. I'm just not using it. That's a bit of a bummer. Okay, so let's activate it then. Do we have a truck for it? Let's double check. No, we don't. So let's get a truck for it. I can't believe I've been sitting on it. Okay, so let's procure ourselves a truck for Jet A1 fuel. Now, do we get the big guy? I think this smaller guy is a little bit. Well, they're not cheaper. Maybe that one is okay. I guess it's this one. I guess this one is okay for now. So let's grab one of those. Okay. When it arrives, we'll want it to be allocated to that spot over there. So let's just grab it when it arrives. If we can see it come in, it's a bit too dark at the moment. Here it comes. So grab me that vehicle and I will assign you all the way over there because that's where you're going to go. Now, unfortunately, it's going to do the round all the way through the airport. Now, what we could also do, I'm just thinking, at the very least, I can trim this through here. So let's grab this. Let's trim this back a little bit. If I were to open that up, and at the same time, can I? We're saying sidewalk, right? It's over here. Clean that out for me, and what we'll do is we'll expand our service road through here. Do a bit of that, start building it. Once that's cleared out, here comes some passengers, and at the same time what we can also do is we can obviously grab ourselves one of these. So please do that so everybody can still get to where they need to go. But at least that will that'll cut a fair bit of traffic or routing through there. Yes, I get this is a problem. Let's not delay anybody, and you're gonna have to run away, do your own thing. How's our rating? Our rating is okay. Let's refuse and whatever that was. I know what the issue is here. We need to expand our secure zone through there. There we go. Now everybody can definitely should be able to get to where they want to go, right? Yes, no, maybe. Really? You cannot? What's going on? Let's just double check this quickly. That seems okay. And then let's just double check our. This does look fine. Right? I think it'll reset itself. This is kind of where I have a little bit of a challenge with the game, is that it's too difficult to get these things to reset when something does in fact go wrong. Can we troubleshoot it? Is there a way we can go ahead and troubleshoot these paths or something? Okay, what we'll do, we can't clear the stand, right? So you're just gonna have to bear with it. So let's send some of these flights away, and hopefully we'll get all of that to. These are GA. Oh yeah. There we go. That fixed it. Okay, good. Good. And our money is back at the 200k mark, and we're starting to see some planes over here, which is great. Happy to see that happening. Do we have enough staff? We just need to keep an eye. If we're running multiple planes, we might start seeing that we don't have enough staff. And now that we've got the this guy, right? Yes, we've got the Jet One fuel. It's fully loaded. So if we go into our operations tab over here, into the dashboard operations, sorry, we can switch it on. So please start doing that. From catering service and the like. So hopefully that will see a fair bit more work going on for us. If we if we click here, that is not looking for fuel. This guy is in fact looking for fuel. So let's keep that in mind. Let's keep that in mind and see what we're making in terms of money over here. Yeah, is that 63. I'm hoping that's a reasonable amount of money. But yes, guys, so it's another slow and steady little episode, slowly getting to where we need to be. We've got our second medium stand up and running, and now I think it should be scheduled. Only little bits scheduled. Yeah, we need the big one. Let's last thing we do in this episode is we're going to go ahead and get the large one. Get me the large one. Now we can place it in there. We could place it somewhere over here, but it's a little bit in the way. I've seen plenty of airports that kind of have the big ATC in that kind of area. Over here, it'll be a little bit in the way, so we'll have to move it at some point, I guess. Or we can kind of slot it back here, maybe. Let's do that. Let's slot it back there. Can that work? Will that I think that will work. It will. Yeah. Is this guy gonna run straight through this area? Anyway, we'll build this guy, and now we should have, once that's built, we should have capacity for way more flights. I'm gonna refuse some of these things for now. This area might be a little bit challenging. What is actually the issue here? Fuel Jet 1, that's a bit of a jobs available is 3. How can there be jobs available? So many. There's just not enough going on. Oh, are we offering Jet A1 fuel over here? Oh, we probably are. That's part of our issue. So we'll need to get one more of those vehicles at least, I think. Let's order another, please, and maybe it can go and park on the other side, so that we have one on each side. And can we assign it to something? If we have a bit of a look. If I click this guy, what is it saying? It's not actually saying that it's assigned to a certain area. So multiple terminal operations would be where we can start doing that. These are underway, and we'll start having a bit of a look in the next episode. What is this? What is this? Oh, this is a world entrance, both exit entrances. As if we want to swap it around and add some extra. Maybe we'll do that in the future. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.